Hi there! Welcome to Pallet University in episode 7, I think. I should really double check, but I believe 7, of our Let's Play of Pokemon Mystery Dungeon Rescue Team DX. We are out here, and I was just doing some just general missions, just trying to pass a day, basically, even though we do have something to do. But I was just trying to get some extra stuff before we head out to Mount Thunder to save Shiftry. And I've talked a couple times about how there's sort of like more powerful Pokemon that you can find in certain dungeons, but I haven't seen one yet. Even though we've been to a dungeon where one can spawn, I have not yet seen it. But here we are. We can see that it's clearly on the map. It's the triangle with the little crown in it. So, and unfortunately, well, fortunately, unfortunately, it's a Rapidash in this dungeon. So that's my main objective. I do actually have a mission to do, but I want this Rapidash because it has a chance to be shiny, and like if it's shiny, I want it. Even though I'm fairly certain that I can't recruit it because I don't have its friend area or its camp. There's a strong foe nearby. They're very tough, but they drop rare treasure when you defeat them. You can spot them from the crown symbol above their heads. Alright, so we'll let this Geodude... Okay, so this one is not shiny. I'm actually going to switch to Cubone here. What's up? Because Cubone has moves super effective. Okay, and it does not have... Yikes. It does not have Flash Fire, which means... Heck. Yeah. Which means that, Cyndaquil could keep hitting it with Ember. Oh my god. If it didn't just run out. But, unfortunately it did. So we're gonna go through, like, basically our entire stock of Oran Berries right now. But I just want to see what happens when you do beat it, you know? So if I can make it flinch with Rock Slide, that would be excellent. Oh, cool. So it takes... Well, we get a solid chunk of experience from that, actually, too. 158 experience. That's really nice. Alright, but we can switch back to Cyndaquil. So I guess I will pick this back up when we go to take on Mount Thunder. So I'll see you guys in just a sec. Alright, so we are all set to go to the Mount Thunder. And I did a little bit of team edits before. So I recruited a Larvitar, I think last episode. I'm pretty sure that was last episode. But I made some adjustments. So I bought the TM for Rock Slide again to teach it to Zilla. And then I also had the TM for Hyper Beam. So I taught that to Zilla too. Hyper Beam is very fun. The way Hyper Beam works is it's a ranged move that explodes on impact. So if you have, say, one Pokemon in the middle, another one on each side, and you hit the middle one, it'll do like splash damage basically to the other two. It'll also destroy walls if they're in a corridor, or if they have an item next to them, it'll destroy the item too. This is the foot of Mount Thunder. I wonder, Bars, is Alakazam's team already on their way? Zapdos. It sounds very tough. I'm shaking. But I can't be scared now. Our objective is simple. We're rescuing Shiftry. Gavin, let's try our best. So in literally every episode, I've been like a yawning mess. So, this episode we have coffee. Which I'm very excited about. So, I thought that I was addicted to caffeine when I was doing my undergrad. I didn't even know. I did not know. I did not comprehend what caffeine addiction truly was until I became a graduate student. I drink minimum, generally, about 2 of these size glasses a day. So it's a lot. It's much coffee. Oh yeah, I brought this too. I'm going to use it because now we have multiple Pokemon that benefit from Rock Slide. I'm going to use it on Rock Slide. But while I'm thinking about moves, let's go ahead and turn on Hyper Beam. Yeah, because Hyper Beam, like, look, read this description. It damages Pokemon even those far away. And causes an explosion that also affects the surroundings. Walls and items on the ground will disappear. But after you use the move, the recoil prevents you from doing anything on the next turn. So, typical Hyper Beam. Except it actually makes sense that it's so strong because it explodes things afterward. I made sure that I brought my Wigglytuff orb so that if I, well, number one, if I get enough. Oh my God! It damages me too. I didn't know that. Oh no! You turn that off. You turn that off right now. That's not okay. I didn't think it would damage me. Okay, we should be fine for the second. I kind of want to spam this Hyper Beam. Yeet. That is really cool. How, like, so I guess it does not just like splash damage, it does full damage to anything in that radius. So like you can literally just aim it at walls. Like, watch this. Did it miss? It must have missed. That's weird. Anyway, having multiple Pokemon with Rock Slide will be very helpful for fighting Zapdos, obviously. Actually, now I want to go back to Cyndaquil. There we go. So I guess there's a good reason why the default for Hyper Beam is it being turned off. So it would have been nice to have like a good ranged move on Larvitar as well, but not when you're killing your own teammates. But come on, Cubone, keep up. And well, paralysis lasts a long time in this game. It typically used to only last, I don't know, maybe 2 or 3 turns. That's kind of crazy that it lasts for so long in this game. Okay. So, Mount Thunder, the typical strategy for Mount Thunder is to recruit an Electrike. That's always been my sort of philosophy for Mount Thunder, is to do whatever is possible to recruit an Electrike. Because they, especially back in the original Mystery Dungeon games, they had Lightning Rod. Now they can have Spark or Lightning Rod. But Lightning Rod, like I've talked about several times, is completely broken. It's probably one of the best abilities in the game. Especially if, it's not as useful for our team, because no one is weak to electric. But like, if my partner was a water type, then that'd be a huge problem. I really don't want to help a Zubat. I'm really sorry. Like, I just don't want you on my team. Wait, what did that just say? A sparkling floor. Ooh. Okay, so this is just like random hidden things on the floor that happen sometimes. So I picked up a Max Elixir. Cool. So I don't actually want to head for the fainted Pokemon. I want to go to the stairs. Yes, I want to leave it behind. Yes, I really want to proceed. Thank you. No, it's a little selfish. But I only have 1 apple? Is that right? Oh no, I have 3 apples. Still. They're mine. Especially like a Zubat, and I don't think so. Okay, we get another apple, some money, and then we'll just go for the stairs from here. Hypnosis is really good in this game because I think it came up when I was playing some stuff off screen. I don't remember if it was on screen or not. But if you use Hypnosis on a Pokemon that's already asleep, it basically lets you take control of them for a turn. And it makes them like throw off like a random move, or like throw one of their items. So like it's weird because it's basically like taking like mind control almost. Hello, Electric. Sure. What does Blast Control do? Damage to your team takes from explosions is reduced. That's convenient. Okay, now we need money to be able to afford this thing's camp. Because I would very much like to have that special ability or whatever. I always forget what they're called. I would very much like to have that thing around. If we're going to have a Hyper Beaming Larvitar on our team. Ooh, Gligar. For a second I thought it went for Rock Polish. I'm like, wait, what? Oh. Oh no. You stop that. Stop it. Nope. I wanted to get into a position so I could overheat all of them. Like that. But guess not. Guess that's a little too much to ask for, I guess. So yes. Well, college in general made me very caffeine dependent. Oh, I don't have my Ember anymore. Like, yeah, I was sort of infamous among a lot of my friends in undergrad. Ooh, hello. What are you? Scald. Ooh, that's a solid one for later. Yeah, I was sort of infamous among my friends for being like a caffeine addict. Because, like, for most things, like any, like, meetings we would have, for, anytime we would go out to, like to get food or something, I would always get a coffee. Always. That, or, like, during specifically, like, stressful times, I have a penchant for, energy drinks, let's say. And, yeah, that was a... Undergrad's a wild time. But then grad school is so much worse. And like, while I don't really drink the energy drinks as much anymore, I definitely... Hello. I definitely do have them every now and then. Like, I had one on my desk in my office right now. There's literally a coffee cup and an empty can of Red Bull sitting right next to each other. And one of my coworkers was like, I walked to the office and saw that, and I felt spiritually connected to your desk in that moment. Like, I've never felt more understood by an inanimate object. I have no idea how long this dungeon is supposed to be. I want to say 13 floors, but I don't know that for sure. Wait, Electric, where are you going? Hey! Don't knock my item off. That's kind of scary, actually. Electric terrain. I didn't even think about that being like a possibility in these games. Alright, let me put my special band back on. So I don't like not being powerful with it anymore. I don't know if you have flash fire or not. Oh no, you have intimidate. Okay. It's nice that it tells you sometimes. Wait. Food. So, by this point, okay, so this one has flash fire. So, I feel like that makes the game a little too easy because you can see down right below my face, it says growl the fire type with flash fire. Like, maybe telling you the typing is fine, but like for abilities, I don't know how I feel about that. Like, I feel like that might make it a little too easy for me. I mean, like, I know that it has the possibility of it, so like I would usually play it safe. And like I would usually play it safe and have gotten myself into position to use double kick anyway, instead of risking using flash fire or using a fire type move and activating flash fire. But like, I don't know, I feel like that's too easy if they just let you know, you know? Anyway, so what day does this go up? This is episode 7. So this is gonna go up on what day? Episode 1 and 2 go up today. Dunspires. I love Dunspires. One moment, please. I had the like tingle in my nose like I was gonna sneeze. The commentary in this episode's all over the place and I'm so sorry. But yeah, this episode should be going up on, I think, Wednesday. And by this point, I should have just gotten back from a conference that I was at. So yeah, I was at a conference down in Texas. Hopefully it went well. Yeah, so Echo Cave. To be honest, I'm much more invested in this Dunspires. The PP of a move that has 0 PP may sometimes be restored. Rare qualities effect. Oh, cool. So yes, I'm much more invested in having this Dunspires join my team than this Electrike. So like if we have enough money, which we are almost certainly not going to have, I would very much like to have this Dunspires on my team. But yeah, the conference. So I don't know, the first conference that like I'm going to like as a young professional, you know? Because before I've always gone as a student, and like I'm still technically a student, but like now that I'm in graduate school, like for the most part, I'm sure there are exceptions, but like everyone that I've talked to about grad school is like, yeah, like your advisor, you know, they have you call them by their first name instead of like Dr. whoever, because like they're training you on how to be their equal. You know, they don't. I mean, yes, there are egos in science. There are egos in every field. But like, if you have a good advisor, I'll say, they're not they don't see you as like a subordinate or something like that. They see you as like a future them. And like, I guess it's taken that kind of mentality for me to like see myself as like a young professional, you know what I mean? So this is my first conference as like a young professional, so I'm a little nervous about it. I also haven't printed off any business cards, which I really should have. before going to this conference, because I'm looking for a PhD program for after I get done here, as well as just general networking, which is really how things are done like these days. It's really all about like what people you know. Anywho, we've climbed so high. I wonder if we're almost to the top. Oh, look, Gavin. Okay, so they do have the little rest area here. This is a Kangaskhan statue. It lets you move items in and out of the toolbox. It's very useful on adventures. Remember to use it when you want to organize your items. Anyway, it's not far now. Let's keep it up. Do I have anything that I want to deposit? I guess I'll get rid of these graveler rocks, because I guess you can only hold 40 at a time. You used to be able to hold 99 at a time, but I guess not. I guess I can get rid of Skull, because I'm not going to need it. That should be fine. I don't think I have anything that I need, so. Also, like, they never make this clear. A Taurus, ooh. Yeah, they never make this, like, clear. But, it's... The game saves basically after everything you do. So, like, the only reason I know that is because I saw Sarah B. Joe tweet about it earlier today. So, like, that's the only reason I know about it. Because I think he tried to, like, I think he messed something up in a dungeon. And, tried to, like, reset. And the game doesn't let you do that. The game saves after basically everything you do. So, Taurus wants to tag along. Sure. Spikes and stones are powered up. On top of that, enemies won't be able to catch items. Rare qualities affect your entire team. Cool. So, I might as well set the Graveler Rocks in, because I haven't done that yet. So that would be... Wait, stop. Okay. Wait, who's attacking? Who is doing this? Okay, Larvitar, it's up to you. Keep the team together. But yeah, anyway, young professionalism. Sorry, I was very blanking out on on what I was talking about. Young professionalism. Yeah. So I guess it like I said, it took that kind of like my teacher seeing me in that light for me to start like considering myself an actual like, hey, I am a professional. Like this is literally something that I do for a living, which is still weird to me, you know. But sometimes it do be like that, as the children say. I really don't want to keep fighting all these Pokemon that just show up in this room, because it's a really big room. Like, yeah, see, it's gonna make me turn around. I don't want to. We're keeping the boat. We're keeping this train moving. We have 6. Yeah, we have 6 Pokemon with us. We can. Larvitar, how'd you even see that? So that's actually really good that everyone can use the Graveler Rocks, because it's never, I don't think it's ever been that way before, where your teammate can use them too. Oh, it's that time. Oh my god, this looks so good. This is the summit. Hey, Zapdos, where are you? We came to rescue Shiftry, come out. Oh man. Why? I warned you. I have no mercy for meddlers. Not scared. You don't frighten me. Hey Zapdos, release Shiftry. We're a Pokemon rescue team. You must be determined to utter such words. Then you shall answer to my great and righteous fury. Okay, so we have the whole squad, right? Yeah. Can I do anything? Can I hit it with an ember from here? I should be able to. Yes, I can. Who are you hitting with that? You're hitting Dunsparce. Dunsparce, please move. Dunsparce, you moved the wrong way. I think you're still going to get blown up by that. I'm really sorry, Dunsparce. You're going to have to go. I'm not letting you use a Reviver Seed. Pluck. Wait, what? What is that? What just happened? Pluck hits everything around you? Oh my god. Pluck is broken. Okay. You guys need to, like, move so you can, like, especially you, Larvitar. You need to move so you can hit this Zapdos. Okay, just ate a Rossberry. That's fine. Okay, Larvitar. Only use Rock Slide. Do not click Bite. Actually, you. I'm turning off your Brutal Swing. Only use Rock Slide. Like, actually get in range. Do your job. That right there is why Cubone is great. Because this is a very hard fight. The other boss fights aren't that bad considering your level when you get there. This fight's very hard if you're not that prepared for it. It didn't look like it was that hard, but at least classically, this is a very hard boss fight. The first time I played through this game, granted I was a kid, first time I played through this game, that took me forever. I did not beat Zapdos first time, like, or even close. Whoa! What is going on? You want some more? Oh. You want some more? I'll take you on. Oh, that's so cool. Enough. That's enough fighting. I've calmed down. Take Shiftry back. You kids, you've impressed me. But things won't be this easy next time. I'll go all out next time, so you'd best be prepared. Until then, you'd better own your skills. Look, there's Shiftry. Are you okay? Yeah. Somehow I am. I'm glad you're safe. Well, that was an eye-opener. But that was an eye-opener. Driving off that Zapdos. I agree. You're awfully strong for a plain Cyndaquil. I sensed it when we first met. Perhaps. You aren't a Pokemon, are you? Wow, how can you tell that? But you're right. Gavin isn't a Pokemon. Gavin's a human. What? A human? Is that possible? Can something like that happen? He doesn't understand very much either. He woke up one morning here as a Pokemon, and doesn't remember anything about being a human. Oh, wait a minute. Lombre said something in the square. He said Alakazam knows everything. Alakazam, do you know why Gavin became a Pokemon? No, I can't determine that. Oh, I thought you would know. However, there is a way to unveil the truth. Really? How? Make your way to the Hill of the Ancients. There you will find a Pokemon who stares into the sun all day. A Pokemon who is said to see into the future. Xatu is his name. He should shed light on your puzzling friend. Okay, we should go see Xatu. Gavin, let's go, off to the Hill of the Ancients. We can't waste any time. Let's go back quick. Shiftry, you too. Let's hurry back. Yeah. I guess we should. Gavin? Don't just stand there. Let's go home. Alakazam, I know you. I don't think you're completely ignorant about this. You know something, don't you? There is something that concerns me, but it should go unspoken for now. For their sake. Yay. So we don't have a camp for Electrike. Sad. We don't have a camp for Tauros. Sad. And Dunsparce sadly died. But I think that is going to end off this episode here. So we're going to head to the Hill of the Ancients next episode. So I want to thank you very much for watching. If you enjoyed this video as much as I did, make sure to hit that thumbs up down below, as well as subscribe. Make sure to follow us on Twitter at Pallet_U as well to keep up on all things Pokemon science. We do also have a Patreon if you feel like this content is supporting in that way, or worthy of supporting in that way. The link to which is down in the description. And as always, there's a time and place for everything.